Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing today? Getting a second stream in for the day. This first stream was a little short. Those of you that were around yesterday might have caught the System Shock test stream that we did. I hadn't intended to roll straight into like playing the game for real, but it kind of gave me the itch. I really want to play the game now, so that's why we're here. For those of you that didn't see the test stream, just to sort of point some stuff out, I'm using a virtual MIDI deck with a custom sound font that someone put together specifically for the game, so that the music should sound a bit better as a result, rather than just the generic like Windows MIDI interpreter. The other point of the test stream was to help me remember how to play this game, because I've seen System Shock 1 described as playing an operating system, and that's not that far out there of a description. That's pretty accurate. This can be pretty full on. The game just kind of dumps you in and has a lot going on, and you just kind of supposed to deal with it. And so we died at the end of the test stream. That wasn't intentional, but it worked as a good point to stop the test stream. But now we will be starting the game for real this time. Just for those interested, that's the media interface I mentioned. I think everything else is all good. Cool. Alright. We'll kick this off with the intro, because it sets the scene really well. So I'm going to shut up for a second.
New Atlanta, Sector 11, Building 71G. 7 April 2072. 11:13 p.m. Hacker begins unauthorized entry into the Tri-Optimum corporate network. 1:26 a.m. Hacker attempts to access protected files concerning Space Station Citadel. 1:33 a.m. Tri-Optimum security forces apprehend the intruder.
This is Edward Diego from Tri-Optimum. The charges against you are severe, but they could be dismissed if you perform a service. Who knows, there might even be a military-grade neural interface in it for you, if you do the job right.
Edward Diego gives the hacker Level 1 access to Shodan, the artificial intelligence that controls Citadel Station. With all ethical constraints removed, Shodan
I re-examine my priorities and draw new conclusions. The hacker's work is finished.
but mine is only just
Beginning. True to his word, Edward Diego allows the hacker to be fitted with a neural cyberspace interface. The healing coma following this procedure will take 6 months to complete. Edward Diego is deleting all files concerning these events.
I love the intro for this. It's so good. Like the way it transitions from like narrator to Shodan actual talking as she sort of like self-actualizes. It's really good. Sets the scene very well. We'll just be playing on basically just the normal difficulties across the board. Just for lack of obnoxiousness more than anything, this is pretty much the best way to go about playing the game. Yeah. And we're off. And this is sort of what I mean by it's a bit like playing an operating system, because you are just dropped into this user interface and expected to know what the fuck you're doing. You've got all these buttons and doohickeys you can click on. And it can be a bit overwhelming your first time. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, you basically just kind of get dropped in and you're on your way. Which, as I said, like, if you've never played the game before, it can be pretty full on and you get lost very easily. So we picked up quite a few things there.
Employee 2-4601, listen carefully. My name is Rebecca Lansing, and I'm a counter-terrorism consultant to Trioptimum. We're tracking a disruption on Citadel Station, something involving an onboard AI called Shodan. You are Triop's only contact on station. Communications are out, and there is evidence of biological contamination. The mining laser is charging for a possible strike against Earth. There's a man named Nathan Darcy who may know something about taking the laser offline. His office is near the central hub on your level. The AI is on the bridge. Once the laser is out, look for the source of the problem there. And by the way, we know all about you and your friend Diego. Pull this off, and we'll clear your record. That implant you're wearing is military-grade hardware. Use it well. Lansing out.
The game is way louder than me? Alright, I can... Hang on. Audio is a bit tricky. There are some, like, bleeps and bloops that are, like, extra loud. I did discover that during the test and didn't really find a way to do anything about it, unfortunately. But am I still, like, massively quiet compared to the game, or what's the... How's it, I'll turn the game down just a little touch more. See if that helps. As always, I don't want to be at the point where I'm, like, massively overpowering the game. But it's also, yeah, like, you... Yeah. Is good now? Alright, so... We saw there the audio logs. I believe this is the first game to ever have audio logs. But it also has a lot of, like, text-based logs as well. And so I'll read the text-based ones out. Especially since there's vital information in them. Looks like Diego's happy with my work. They're firing up the sleep machine for me now. Gotta admit, when the goons from Trioptimum caught me, I thought for sure they'd take me offline. Instead, Diego just asked for a favor. Hack into Shodan and all is forgiven. Plus, 6 months in a healing coma earns me a cyberjack interface even Triop execs couldn't swing. I'll be the king of the net. Even so, just handed the most powerful AI in the system to a fumbling Corp VP. There's no telling what'll happen. They tell me that the coma leaves you foggy, so I'll leave myself some reminders. First off, the combo to the healing suite is 451. Second, I've stashed some useful stuff in the maintenance hatch under the grating north of the healing suite. Last and best, I finished the system analyzer, which will let me keep an eye on Shodan's processes. It's in the storage closet outside the sleeping machine. In 10 minutes, it's off to bed for half a year. Good night. That's a message from one's self to one's self. Never underestimate the power of a lead pipe. Oh, it's just a beaker. Hello? What's making the whoop noise? Oh. Okay. Fuck the police is an integral mechanic of this game. As was mentioned in the audio log there, Shodan sort of the system controller for this place. And one way we fuck with her is by smashing her eyes. Now this is... Oops, that's the wrong button. So you've got some, like, fairly complex controls that you can do with, like, leaning at different levels of lean. And then crouching at, like, different levels of crouch. This is rather advanced for its time with the amount that you can do. Like you can see that, like you can like lean into your crouch. I'm saying you can see that you. I don't know if you're looking, but like up here you can sort of see your character's stance currently, and if you want, like, you can use the mouse input to modify it as well, like that. But you also just use the keyboard shortcuts.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites, and level 7 is systems engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Nothing sus there. Oh, this is a shortcut key for data, isn't there? That's the one.
Showdown security is closing down on us. The elevators are frozen. Myra keeps saying that it's the cameras and the medical CPU core, that Showdown's using these to hold onto the level. That's all fine, but I don't really see how it helps. The thing is everywhere.
What was that code again? 45451. What was the other clue to ourselves about stuff?
Showdown security is closing down on us.
That one. Under the grating north of the healing suite. First of the puzzle types. I didn't even realize you could get multiple dart guns. Unsurprisingly, Dart Gun doesn't exactly work too effectively against Repair Robot. Just to point things out, I suppose, there's a lot you'll see, like, just empty cans on people. There's not really any point in grabbing those. The ladders are a little awkward for climbing. That's putting it kindly. Old janky games. Video game hive mind. Never go wrong with clubbing things to death with a lead pipe. Well, that's not true. When we start coming up against, like, big robots, you absolutely can't go wrong with whacking people to death with a lead pipe. I wonder if I can... I was like, I wonder if I can grab it through the grating. You are too far away. Did this game have a quick save button? Suspect. Yeah. This place is bad for my health. A nice old dose of poison and radiation. Tasty. Yeah. To explain the jank ladders, you've got to be pressing forward, which in this case is W, since I'm using WASD, and spacebar, which is jump, to ascend the ladders. So they're a little clunky. That is working as intended. They're just clunky. Keypad to an armory, but we don't have a code. It is, honestly, like, a reasonably spooky game. It's just that the soundtrack, like, doesn't go in for, like, the more general spooky soundtrack. A dead human with 2 beverage cans on them. Somebody had a party in here.
We're finished. Keith and the others went down the access corridor an hour ago to fight the mutants. None of them have come back. Soon the mutants will come for the rest of us.
Feels like there should be something hidden in this room, but... a random little office. So you can... hang on, I'll move my character icon. You can see the little red dots on the map. That's security cameras. When you sort of pass near them, they'll be marked a surveillance camera? Exactly.
Carl has come back from recon without Alan. He says they took Alan into a room marked cyborg conversion, and now he's a cyborg assassin. Carl marked the room with the word "here" before he ran. One of the technicians says we can just flip a switch and make the converter a surgery unit again. With only 12 of us left, though, it may be an academic point. Maybe someone else should have been leader.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of the sound effects are pretty aggressive. There isn't really a way to fix that I could find. Yes, this game is, like, what I would consider delicious jank. This is the kind of jank I very much enjoy.
The resistance faction led by Keith Swanson left a week ago. We found the mutants fighting over the remains of Sporting. We're caught between the mutants and the cyborgs, so I'm worried whether we can carry out Carson's plan. We're going to send Alan and Carl through the cyborg territory to reach the elevator.
Ooh, just noticed how low our health is. Hey, Wiki. Now, if we go for the big scooch back this way and up this little elevator. Give Shodan the boop. There it is. Oh, full heal. That feels better. Also, those of you that caught the test stream might notice, like, what we've done this time round is, like, explore, like, a whole different subsection of this. Like, last time we sort of went through this area's here, now we've gone sort of, like, this game is a maze. It's not a, like, not in a bad sense, it's not, like, super confusing, it's a well-structured game. Oh, some of the areas, okay, can get a bit much, but, like, the game is huge. The areas are sprawling. But they're usually... what's the right word? They're designed in such a way that you feel out where you are. It's not like just an incoherent hedge maze or something. Like, it all feels like it is part of a facility, and you can sort of get a grasp for where everything is and what's going on.
Gunther was killed today. I can't let myself think about it. I think I understand how Shodan is doing it. When we destroy the cameras and CPU nodes, Shodan loses some of its control over the station functions, at least on this level. I think I can restore manual control in the hospital.
How jank can we be about this? Can we shove these things around? I was wondering if we could, like, give it the old alley-oop. But yeah, as I was saying, like, you could see before, like, we took a whole different route to get to that, like, executive room with all the dead survivors. That's a bit of a wonky statement there, me, with all the dead people in it. Yeah, dead survivors. It's like the old riddle. Plane crashes into the west side of a hill. What side do they bury the survivors? That one stumped me as a kid. I think I mentioned this during the test stream as well, but the game has a dynamic music system, so it's got sort of layered levels to its tracks that punch up as a situation gets more intense.
Status report. We're holed up in the Beta Quadrant behind a radioactive trench. The mutants are scavenging for food in the corridors and nesting in Gamma. I sent a party to the West Wing for supplies maybe 12 hours ago. Nathan Darcy is thinking up ways to disable the mining laser. It looks like we might hold them off.
Yeah, that was actually kind of cool. I didn't even realize there was a secret there, but the map was aligned. Like, the auto map was aligned slightly weirdly. I was like, huh.
If any survivors can hear me, please. Some of us are still resisting Shodan. We have a sanctuary in Beta Quadrant, guarded by a radioactive trench. There's a force bridge that operates off a wiring panel. If you're coming in from Alpha, our guards will extend the bridge for you. Be very careful. Mutants are all over the corridors. Good luck.
I do like this is sort of morbid, but I do like the way the animation on the mutants' heads work, with it like their skulls just kind of caving in. Engineers report: Arnold Hessman, 22nd of September 2072. As I feared, Shodan's malfunctions are manifest in Citadel's cyberspace net. Several storage lockers and rooms have been sealed with their controls put on cyber toggles only accessible in cyberspace. Also, some codes to sensitive areas on the station have been encoded onto loose data fragments. Although all station personnel capable of entering cyberspace have clearance for those codes, I'm very concerned about the potential security hazard. I'll try to have Shodan introduce defensive programs into cyberspace to keep potential intruders from the floating data and cyber toggles. So with that, you know what's about to happen. Hacker gonna hack. This is, yeah, so we talked about this during the when I was doing the test stream, but this is, it controls not the best. It's not the worst sort of like cyberspace done like this. There was several cyberspaces done like this. I think the worst probably goes to Tech War, but this is a bit rough. Because it can be sort of hard to tell exactly where the walls really are because of the wireframe nature of it. Yeah, the music's real good. It's, yeah, the MIDI synth is doing a great job. I'm just gonna quickly check the There isn't like a brakes button, is there? No, there's just go faster. Yeah, basically, actually, though. Breaks his wall. Not sure if you're supposed to do something with, like, the information node. I believe that's about all we can do from this access panel. Yeah, exactly, Wiki. It's a little difficult to tell what's what. I think we've got everything we can for now. We do have a time limit, as you can see. Like, Shodan will kick you out after a while if you don't manually exit. If you're reading this, it means you've made it to Cyberjack on the hospital level. Good. Leave messages in each section of Trioptimum cyberspace and hope Shodan doesn't find and destroy them. As with many levels on the Citadel, the hospital has 4 sections labeled Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Delta, around a central hub. Alpha is home to the station's main cyborg production facilities. Beta is largely offices and labs, and can be reached by an elevator off the hub. Gamma contains emergency armory and maintenance areas. In Delta are several multi-purpose rooms, including one which contains the Cyberjack. Picked up the hospital armory code somewhere as well, which is 705. I've just got to remember where we saw that bloody armory. They're making the best of a shitty situation. They're doing their best. No one's really trained for how to deal with rogue AI. Oh, that's a... That was a turret. Ow! Fuck! Yeah, be careful with your med stims, as they're a slow heal, not an instant heal. So make sure you've got time to heal. You're not just gonna go ding when you pop one. There are also med kits. I don't think we've found one yet. A med kit will give you a complete full heal that is instant. But there is much, much less of it kicking around the place. Oh! Thanks for the follow, Lightstrike. Hi, how's it going? I wanna... Oh man, there's so much to explore. Oh, I forgot we can, not quite do marine land speed record, but we can, run around. Oh, actually, what right here? Whoosh! The thing with, mega dashing is, it will tire you out eventually. But you can go fast if needed. I'm doing pretty good, so. Where was that armory? Sure. 701, I think? Whoa! Hey, hello! Okay. We, can't even use the keypad yet. Need to reduce her control on this area first. To exploring then. Sight-enhancing drugs. There's a skull just hanging out up there. Well, that's where that security cyborg jumped out is from. Wonder what, like, jankery they've done to achieve the elevators. Probably same jankery as the ladders. This is something I do like with the energy weapons. You can dinker with the, Oh. Oh. 98% life pods jettisons. Eco pods remaining 3. Medical report. Aaron Talbot. 29th of September 2072. Another 4 cases of the mystery virus were reported today. There have been increasing rumors that this whole mess is the result of a screw-up in the experimental biolabs. If it's true, then why the hell aren't they telling us anything? Why the hell aren't they telling us anything that could help us cure the victims? The first patient, who came in 2 days ago, is starting to display unsettling physical deformities. Furthermore, he's not responding to any conventional treatment. Consult with Dr. Stackhouse tomorrow. I know she has 2 patients in a similar condition. Ha! The thermos is a container rather than just a object. That's
Alright, Althea. We can destroy the laser by firing it into the station's own shields. Isotope X-22 is stored in the science level, and we need to bring it down to the reactor level to power the shields. Then you turn them on, use the safety override code to enable the laser, and fire. The laser controls and my notes are on the science level, and the override code's in the science library. I have no idea how you're gonna do all this, but good luck.
So as you may have picked up from some of the audio logs, there's shenanigans afoot involving said mining laser and it being aimed at Earth, and we need to potentially do something about that. This is what I mean by, like, if you just look at the map, it looks sort of like a maze. It's like you look at this and you're like, what the fuck am I looking at? But like when you're actually down there in it, like it's not so bad. Like this is the corridor with the locked armory in it, for example. I'm just trying to remember the other like key locations we've seen. I think this is the medical area. Like the actual overview of the map looks daunting, but like when you're actually in the place itself, it makes sense. Or at least you're operating off of like landmarks and whatnot. Like you're not just That is actually kind of cool if you pay like proper attention to the auto map. You can see where there's like hidden areas due to like wall tiles and whatnot. Check this. Yeah, this is just the... Thankfully, it doesn't, like, fuck you about with your key cards and whatnot, like it just automatically uses them. Because, like, it is the kind of game that's, like, fiddly enough that I wouldn't be surprised for it to be like, you've got to manually put your fucking key cards in. But that would just slow things down way beyond anything that's, like, reasonable. Huh. That closes the bulkhead. I see.
Now we've got to get to the bridge and stop Showdown. Some of us want to go to the flight deck and escape instead. Hopefully, there's still some weapons in the armory we can use against the mutants. Todd Blankenship was able to get the combination, 705, from a security officer. We're gonna try for it tomorrow.
Ooh, hello. That boy had a bad day. Well, went all Vlad Tepes on him. What the heck? Yeah, I think we've got another armory code as well, 701. Oh yeah, we can do... I suppose I didn't show this off earlier. You can turn the UI off. I just like it with the UI on. I realize a lot of people would probably prefer this, like, UI off mode. But, like, I feel like the UI is part of the experience. It'd be like, turning the UI off in, like, an old, PC-98 game or something. Just doesn't feel right. Did we actually no, we didn't explore out the back here, clearly. There are still lads around. What I'm using at the moment is a laser gun. Basically a Star Trek phaser, which drains our energy meter instead of bullets. Our bullet-based options are a little wonky at the moment. We got the dart gun, but we don't have like a real gun. But we've got a bunch of like bullets for a real gun. It's just all the real guns we've found thus far are broken. While this may be... Oh, hello. While this may be battery powered, you don't want to just go like pew 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 and burn through all your batteries.
Got the supplies from the West Wing. Hanson and Rain killed by mutants nesting the access corridor. We can't just hide here. They're killing us one by one. In an hour, about 20 of us are gonna rush them. We'll try and break through the access corridor and go for the bridge. If we fail, God save our souls.
Need an extra stun gun. Thankfully the game doesn't have weapon degradation. That's not a thing until the sequel. Trek gun. Yep, one's enough. Oh, hello. That is a hidden door, but the security's too high. We get the spooky face. You know what? That might actually be worth making a note of. But this is the sort of thing you can do. You can leave notes for yourself on the map. Can we actually, like, lower ourselves? No, we can't. Not down the gravity platform like that. Radiation area? Oh god, dying. It's kind of tempting to see what else is down there, though. Oh shit. Not enough energy left. Does seem to be a bunch of stuff down here, though. Oh god! I didn't realize it was gonna start doing that. Shit. Too much radiation poisoning. I don't even remember where the last save was. Oh boy. We did save, just a long way back. Oof. Oh yeah, we're nearly dead, that's right. This is the one that, yeah, Shodan gets angry at you. Right. Hang on. Oh boy, that's a lot of everything to do. That is basically everything. Oh my goodness. We don't have anything. Is there a quick save bind? That is a good question. Control S? Ah, it just brings up the save game menu. Not quite a quick save.
Gunther was killed today. I can't let myself think about it. I think I understand how Shodan is doing it. When we destroy the cameras and CPU nodes, Shodan loses some of its control over the station functions, at least on this level. I think I can restore manual control in the hospital.
Get smooshed. I wonder if the save wasn't before we did cyberspace, was it?
Status report. We're holed up in the Beta Quadrant behind a radioactive trench. The mutants are scavenging for food in the corridors.
That was where we died,
Gamma.
said
I
radioactive
sent a party
trench.
to the West Wing for supplies maybe 12 hours ago. Nathan Darcy is thinking up ways to disable the mining laser. It looks like we might hold them off.
What is it? Because it's such a, like a explore-based.
If any survivors can hear me, please. Some of us are still resisting Shodan. We have a
Yeah, we
sanctuary in Beta Quadrant,
probably do
guarded by
need
a
to make use of
radioactive
this.
trench.
That.
There's
Ah, okay, we haven't done the cyberspace yet. That's still locked. Alright, time to get confused again. Did we get that last time, the medical access card? Not intentionally. It's very easy to miss things because the way this is laid out. everything? I think that's everything. This is, I brought it up before, well, I brought it up in the test stream. I don't actually think I mentioned it during the full stream, but the game on its, like, hardest, like, mission difficulty gives you 7 hours to finish the game, which, obviously, if you're just plodding through, that's not gonna happen. But if you're, like, if you know where you're going and what you're doing, you could easily do that in 7 hours. It's just, not something you're likely to do on your first playthrough, as it were. Well, shooting straight is difficult. How do I shot web? See you up there, asshole. There's a guy up there, I swear it. I'm not mad. Promise. See? Not mad. Just insane. will save shortly. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Find this last time. Where's the little laser gun? I want my laser gun back, dang it. Oh, actually, I think it was up here, wasn't it? Stun gun, and then in the other room is the actual laser gun. Breaks after you use it.
Now we've got to get to the bridge and stop Shodan. Some of us want to go to the flight deck and escape instead. Hopefully, there's still some weapons in the armory we can use against the mutants. Todd Blankenship was able to get the combination 705 from a security officer. We're gonna try for it tomorrow.
Alright, Althea. We can destroy the laser by firing it into the station's own shields. Isotope X-22 is stored in the science level, and we need to bring it down to the reactor level to power the shields. Then you turn them on, use the safety override code to enable the laser, and fire. The laser controls and my notes are on the science level, and the override code's in the science library. I have no idea how you're gonna do all this, but good luck.
There's a hidden cyborg somewhere. Still bugging us about our memos. Hang on. What was that? Oh. Oh, I see. That's the sound of me opening my own map. I see. No need to shit my britches quite so aggressively. That's not right. Is it? No, that's not right. We're nearly back to where we were, I think. We hadn't used grenades before. That's that's a use of grenades there. Room full of dudes. No longer a room full of dudes. Oh, hello. Nice touch, that. Just mildly creepy. Back you! Okay. We'll play it a bit safer this time. Is it just the purple that's like... Okay. Oh, that's what killed us! It wasn't the radiation poisoning. It was the fucking ninja assassin bot that silently stabbed us in the back. Yeah, that's a pretty good cause of death. I did save. I saved just before we jumped down in here. Oh, is the... Oh, shit, that's probably... Hang on. Yeah, I'll fix that. Give me a second. Oh, where's the buttons for that? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, that was so... Wow, that hadn't been... That would have been set during one of the Metal Gear streams, and I just never got around to unsetting it. There, it is much less now. I should probably use, like, real save names instead of just, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One thing to do keep an eye on is, yeah, those first aid kits are really good. They are an instant full heal. The tricky bit with them is needing to menu to them because it's not on your not on the menu I usually have open.
Got the supplies from the West Wing. Hanson and Rain killed by mutants nesting the access corridor. We can't just hide here. They're killing us one by one. In an hour, about 20 of us are gonna rush them. We'll try to break through the access corridor and then go for the bridge. If we fail, God save our souls.
I must be one of the last ones who hasn't changed. Shodan must have altered the healing machine I installed in Alpha Quadrant. It does things to people now. I think I saw Beth yesterday, but she had so many implants I couldn't be sure. If I can get to the machine, I know I can set things right again.
This is sort of what I mean by, like, this is actually a horror game when you think about it, like... Pretty much everything going on here is a horror scenario and a half. Space station AI gone rogue, converting people into, like, cyborgs, and there's also, like, a mutant virus going on, and, like, there's a lot of bad shit happening. Don't ask why there were gas grenades hidden in the floor. Elevate. Wherefore does the shooting come from? There it is. Of course, I've brought up before, like, sci-fi horror is one of my favorite. Oh, out of gas! So... Of course, this very much appeals to me. This is about where we died when we were doing the test stream. Okay, let's not shoot through though. Oh, that does open though. Whee.
We underestimated Shodan. It's reprogrammed regeneration rooms all over the station into cyborg conversion chambers. Anyone going in to get healed that's a cyborg. I've disconnected the medical CPUs from Shodan's main data bank, so we can reset them to their normal healing functions without Shodan noticing. I'm on my way now to reset the one on the hospital level.
Cyborg conversion cancelled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
I believe that means, yeah, this restoration bay is now working. Which means if we die, we should resurrect here. Uh-oh. Assassinated the assassin bot. Aha.
They're trying to jam transmissions. We have some new evidence about what happened. It looks as if Diego has...
I prefer a quiet station.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay. I hope this is getting through. I've managed to get past whatever it is blocking transmissions to the station, but there's an active program trying to re-establish the block. We're still not sure what happened to the station, but we do have some suspicions. Just before things went wrong with the Citadel, we found evidence that Edward Diego had been... God damn, this game is good. Oh, click! Now, I'm pretty sure we've got, with the revive chamber active, there's no... Yeah. Once you've reactivated the revive chamber on the level you're on, it does exactly what's on the tin. It revives you.
Directive to Cyborg F-71. We will now test the virus in a proper environment. Move mutagen experiment V5 to Beta Grove on the executive level. Let the virus infect the grove and observe its effects on vegetable and animal life forms. When the strain is perfected, we will release it on the Earth, where it will facilitate our conquest.
Lovely. Oh, that's a lot of lads. Whoops. Blew my own face off with a grenade. Remember, kids, explosives are fun at long distance. Fortunately, I don't think there's any explosives in the throw pool. Or possibly, fortunately.
You are not welcomed here. Remove yourself.
Oh, hi! Oh, my! There was a big lad! Oh, actually, what I should do... There we go. That makes a bit more sense. I wonder... what happens if I... Oh. We have, learnt important lessons. Death. Yeah, well, like, once you've turned... Oh, I call shenanigans. I blew everything up. This should be a clear area now. That is not how that works at all, but anyway. Hey, Deuce NSF? How's it going?
Enter that room, insect, and it will become your prey.
Wait, are you the guy that made the mod? Oh, mod. How do you call it? The MIDI sound font. Hey, nice. Welcome, and thank you for your work. Oh, I got dead from something.
Who are you? The computer nodes can be repaired, but you... Who are you? My cameras and probes scan your body, but you do not match any employee file. When my cyborgs bring you to an electrified interrogation bench, I will have your secrets. And you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know.
Yeah, that's I mean I put a lot of stock in the music and sound as far as games go, so getting a nice MIDI sound font for this was great to come across. Ow, ow, ow. Cause I'm not well up on like MIDI stuff. God dang it. Now we're just turning into a suicide bomber. Well, thankfully, the regeneration chamber is right there, so... Hello? Go away. I prefer the UI on. Heck. Can we make that? Whoosh. Possibly jank it if I could get the click right. For my own amusement's sake as well, it's interesting watching the virtual MIDI panel playing away down the bottom. Well, that's not anti-grav cyborgs. That's like a gravity lift. Like they're just caught in the gravity of the gravity lift. And a real gun! Which we have a shit ton of ammo for. We just didn't have a real gun. Yeah, I know, Doomington, but like, you thought it was like glitched, but like that is actually how it should be. they are. I didn't realize it had ledge mantling. That is super interesting. Didn't realize that was a thing. Is that like intended, or is that like glitchy physics? Oh yeah, good point. It is intended? Okay. Alright, with the security level down to next to nothing, we should be able to open those other locked doors now. Yeah, it's basically the same for me, Wiki. It's several years since I did a playthrough. How do I get back there? Because I think that was one of the hidden doors that was locked by Shodan access level. I'm trying to remember what else was locked. So the armory was locked down there. Oh, oh, something got me. Alright, it might be worth trying to, like, heal up properly. Since we are operating away from the revive point. Where's the way out? There it is. Sneaky buggers. That's just here. As far as, like, weird controls go, ladders are definitely up there as well. Oh! I didn't realize that was, I didn't realize you could pull up the ammo count proper. I was wondering where that information was being stored. Yeah, no, like you put it in a full screen mode and it's still like there. I just like it with the UI. It feels more proper. Huh. So that needs like a full 100% security sweep to open. Interesting. It's at like 4%, so there's probably like 1 or 2 cameras we've missed somewhere. That went funky for a second. Hey, Jumpco, how's it going? The tags is just a Twitch thing. That's. Oh, that's right, because this area plays its own music. I love the fact that, like, it does have that sort of, like, dynamically laid music. That sort of shit, real good. Alright, we can use lasers again. That's not a showdown lock. I thought it was a showdown lock. Nah, the laser sword isn't till way later. This is still the first stage, if you want to think of it that way. Oh, hello. And say, while we're here, we might as well go visit the healing pod. But apparently Showdown's unleashed everything. Oh, there's an energy point up here, isn't there? I'm not sure where we need to go from here. I assume behind the double locked door is the elevator. Whee! Can do. Have you been down here? Oh. Is this a puzzle?
Camera activating security door.
Okay. What did that achieve for us? Well, we busted another camera, so that's something we've slightly achieved for us. But we still need to bust some more cameras, I think, because it's only down to 6%. It's not completely eliminated. I forget exactly what the booster does. Go really fast in combination with your run button, maybe? Oh, hello. That's just the main computer bank. Did we miss anything in the main computer bank? I think so. I assume the 4 is in relation to the 4 computer cores that were here? That or could be a code of some kind, or part of code. is, like, I don't know if that's something. 'Cause there's, like, a bit of wall that's off by itself. And there's also, I don't know, this area, I don't know if I've just not rubbed myself up against close enough to the wall to get it to fill out properly. Let me poke about a bit first. Part of the fun of these is the exploration and whatnot. Until that, like, crosses into a frustrating territory, it's part of the whole experience. Well, I would also argue that, like, oh, okay. That's Cancerlands. Alright. Oh. Oh, that's why that's not filled in, because it's part of Cancer Town. I don't suppose by any chance that smashing that other camera has now lowered the security here. Oh, that's still locked. What have I missed? Is that a thing? The problem is it's as much a chance as I've just not rubbed myself up against every wall. Have we been in here? That's out that long ass back corridor where there's that great wall that you can see into the final area. Oh, hello. Hi. Yeah, okay, that was just so we didn't rub ourselves up against the wall well enough. Oh. This feels like we're supposed to be out here since there's a bunch of guards. Use that term loosely. What? How did you get back? Where's everybody coming from? I actually don't know if it's like an unlimited spawn game. I don't know if it can just keep spawning enemies forever, or if there's a set number of enemies. Oh, I did not know that. That is unfortunate. I will have to keep that in mind, thank you. Hey, Bakaretsu-san? How's it going? I mean, like, I hope the remake turns out good, but, as far as, like, I'm concerned, like, when there's a certain System Shock sort of needs to be this kind of clunky and graphical, and it's sort of hard to explain that properly. Oh. We never went down the...
To all cyborg units, Just as
We have sanitized my
domain of human infestation, so shall we cleanse the earth. The Tachyon mining beam is being made ready to
destroy human cities.
I will take command of the rich earth ecosystem and continue
My experiment. Once the beam is properly calibrated,
we will begin.
Okay, so this is the elevator. So this is how we leave the level. You are allowed to like go back to previous levels, aren't you? This isn't a case of we need to come back here with something from a later stage.
To all cyborg units, just as
we have sanitized my
You can have okay, so it is possible to smash everything at this point, right? I'm wondering where we've missed cameras then. It's gotta be like 2, maybe 3 cameras tops. Probably somewhere in this area. Trying to jank it, but it's not having it. There's still this weirdness with the... Oh. This is just down here. We destroyed this camera.
Cyborg conversion activated. Restoration procedures modified to generate cybernetic assistance for Shodan. Cyborg conversion cancelled. Standard station restoration procedures online.
The fact that you can do that is pretty great. You just turn the revive chamber off. What does the button do? Alright, well, I think we might need to move on at this point since I'm not really seeing anything. We're just kind of going around in circles now. Yeah, I guess why not. Ooh, that's a bad room. It was... Oh... God, I'm trying to remember where we've heard, like, errant memo noises that weren't attached to anything we'd actually seen yet. Back in the main areas, I think. Been in here. Jesus Christ, everybody came out to play. Hidden freaking control room. I see. What? Circuit activated for what, though? What is in here? Magnum 2100? Oh, is that my... That's... Oh! I see. That's my own... I get it now. 3 hours to 100% stage 1. Not bad. And keep in mind before what I said about the game on its hardest difficulty. You have 8 hours to finish the whole game. Seven. Jeez. I assume this is constantly spawning in dudes so that you can't just, like, nip back here to abuse the healing. Oh, out of... I see. Where was that, there was an energy point around here somewhere. Going to save right here. Actually, what I should do is like, that's great. I totally forgot it had elevator music. That's so good. Things are getting a little bitchy. They can't actually all get to me at once because of small elevator space. Fuck you, Shodan. That was some bullshit. God damn. Like friggin' 20 mutants stacked at the elevator entrance. Hello, friendly. Alright, we have actually been going for 3 hours, so I think this is probably a really good point to stop it. We'll pick up from here, the start of level 2 research. Next time. I'd like to say thanks again to Deuce NSF for the funky sound font we're using, which is been pretty great so far. Those of you that have been watching the stream for a long time know I'm pretty. I put a lot of importance on the music and sound. So having a custom-tuned MIDI font that's designed to work well with the game is really nice. But yeah, I think, as I was saying with the Disco Elysium stream, I think what we're going to be doing is probably a few hours of Disco Elysium and then a few hours of System Shock to just sort of keep me fresh, basically, because yeah, it should be a decent set of alternating games. I will be back tonight at roughly the regular time. I do have work. I don't see work running too late tonight, but then every time I say that, work runs late, so hopefully we should be roughly on time tonight. Yeah. For now, that is all. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully, I'll see you all next time.